So what about the body punching then? So going so far, a lot of people were saying Beterbiev is going to use the body punching to slow Bivol down. So early on, he didn't really throw many body punches, but towards the end, he did. So why do you think he did not start the body punch until later on? I heard the sort of reasoning being that, well, he might get countered by it. Well, you throw a jab, you might get countered by it. You said it, learn to set up a different way. You try a different way of throwing it, or a different type of jab, or a different setup. He didn't even really attempt to throw many body punches. If he did get countered, then I'm sure he would have figured out another way to set him up. So why do you think he didn't really attack the body early on, but later on down the stretch, he was had a lot of success doing it, and Bivol was in a tight, high guard. It wasn't like when Bivol was fighting Canelo, where the hands were coming down a little bit because he wasn't worried as much because Canelo's not as big and strong as Beterbiev. With Beterbiev, his guard was high and tight. He was open more to the body shot. So why do you think that body shot was not as common or expected as we thought it'd be, as much as we thought it'd be? Coltrane, go first.
I was saying the whole week, I don't think either of them showed greatness that night. It was a great fight, but I've seen Beterbiev be better than that, and vice versa. He should have went to the body. Should have went to the body early and heavy. When he caught him up here, he should have been hitting the body. But that's also not really a big thing in Eastern European style. That's not. That's
right. Yeah, we got to remember the culture.
If you imagine that fight against Dwight Muhammad Ali, he would have been pounding the Bivol's body. He would have been working up and down. But again, we live in different eras. He's not used to that. Also, I believe that Bivol, he let him take a jab away from him. He backed up too much. So even though it was a good fight, I think that I've seen Bivol fight better than that before. I've also seen Beterbiev fight better than that before as well. I believe that too much respect for Beterbiev, for Bivol. Because you're right, he didn't go to the body that much. I would think that he overthought a little bit too much.
I think maybe these two are such good fighters.
Yeah,
they almost cancelled each other out in a way, and they gave each other too much respect. Understandable because threats from either one.
I got a theory on a few things that takes place in fights like this. I think when you fight another elite talent, you prepare for round 13, right? That's what they used to say back in the day. Like, I'm gathering information because I know we're gonna have to run this back. So I'm not gonna show too much. Let me process, let me download, and then for the rematch, I'm gonna carry it over what I didn't do in the first fight because they was feeling it was like even Beterbiev attempted to do a counter pull. Like he tried to set a counter pull up. I'm like, the traps that each fighter is setting for each other is crazy. Like the exchange was the key sign to me because in the past, like Moose said, like you would see Beterbiev obviously open up when he was fighting, Marquis, what's the guy he fought? Marcus Brown, like guys like that. But with all due respect to Marcus Brown, he's not Dmitry Bivol, where he's a superb counterpuncher. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about the body shot, right? And I said this leading up to Cotto and Margarito, because everybody was like, well, Cotto going to dig to Margarito body. I said the only problem with that is when you commit to the body, you're in long-term parking. Ain't no loading zone parking when you commit to the body. So you got to be in and out. So when you commit to just a glimpse of an extra second against a guy like Artur Beterbiev, against a guy like Bivol, pardon me, like you do run the risk of potentially being countered, because you got to get timing and all that stuff got to get down pat. Now, as the fight progressed on and Bivol started to lose a little bit of steam, he did start touching his body up a little bit more. But I just think that when you're this elite and you're fighting another elite, there's more to be desired. Like rent still due. There's still money that's due on this fight.
Too much respect.
Yeah, a lot of respect. And it's because even though Bivol's not a big puncher, the punches that hurt too, the ones you don't see. Yeah. So Beterbiev was 10 toes down too. He was very leery and he was very cautious. Like, you're not catching me with no meatball shot I don't see.
Yeah. But in hindsight, I'm pretty sure I'm probably the same things that he should have went to work.
Yeah. The next fight though, like now, they go listen.
Oh, you thought I lost this fight? Okay, I'm gonna show you.
You know,
and,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of boxing. See, some people they so emotional. Oh, what's wrong? I hate boxing. I love to see guys, you know, both show who they are, go back home, reassess what happened, come with a new game. I believe 100% probably, but Beterbiev knows that he should give too much respect. But again, that's also his biggest fight of his career. And nervousness, overthinking happens to anyone. You know what I'm saying? It happens to both guys going through that. It don't mean that they ain't human. You know what I'm saying?
It's a human.
Okay, I know what I got to do next time. I gave him a little too much respect. And so I think Bivol could have gotten that jab. Bivol could have did a lot more work too. When he was going forward, he did well.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bivol,
but that
was forward. Bivol was doing pretty good, but he wasn't consistent with it. It was so for me. It was too. It was.
I think he was worried about what might come back because he knows better.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Emmanuel Stewart would have said, "Go get him."
Yeah.